Welcome back to another show and tell video. Today we have a little bit of a change of topic. Um, I don't normally criticize products, but this is an interesting item here. This is a collaboration between Ruger and LaserMax. This is the model 90417, and it's intended to be a drop-in replacement accessory to replace the barrel band on the Ruger 1022 rifle and provide a laser sight system. Um, this has windage and elevation adjustments, has roughly 100-yard range, depending on light conditions, meaning it should probably be nighttime. Uh, it has an approximate 2-hour runtime, which I think is pretty optimistic, and has two built-in Picatinny rails for other accessories. And this is a discontinued item. It has actually been out of production for several years, and we're going to go into probably some of the reasons why. So it is a very small item. You can see compared to the size of my fingers, this actually mounts on the um, fore end of the stock of the 1022 platform. So I might actually have an example handy here, not a wood one, but a synthetic, unfortunately. And this is actually an aftermarket one, which actually will give further reasons as to my misgivings about this product. So you can see here how the fore end of the Ruger 1022 platform would normally have the barrel bands slide all the way back up to here to hold the barrel in tension against this barrel channel bedding area. And this just happens to be a folding stock, but we're going to focus here. And you can see here that the barrel band does go on fairly easily. I do have to screw tensioned. If I actually untension the screw, it'll go on even easier. But if I were to attempt, and that's the word there, attempt to put this on, that's as far as it will go on without uh, a lot of applied force, which would damage this or both. So the intended stocks that I wanted to try these on don't fit. So let's look at the product itself. You can see it does have the Ruger logos, as well as Ruger 1022 and the LaserMax kind of a lettering text logo there. Mirrored on this side as well. You can see the so-called Picatinny rail sections, but whether or not they are actually to spec, I'm not sure. And they are also made of plastic, so I'm not sure of the durability of those either. The plastic itself does seem to be fairly sturdy, but plastic is plastic, and with enough applied force, uh, it will do unexpected things like break, deform, melt. Um, so another thing I don't like about this is the switch mechanism. You can see it is kind of a push-through switch from either side. Problem is that this switch can be easily pressed, which would then drain your battery. And some accessory devices allow you to loosen the battery cap, thus breaking the battery connection and saving battery life. If you can see the top of the battery there, there's really no way to easily do that kind of procedure. And another thing, in order to access that battery, you would have to actually unscrew some of these tiny Phillips head screws. So you would need a micro screwdriver to get to these screws. And in order to operate the windage and elevation controls, you would then also need the use of an supplied Allen key that would fit through that hole, as well as, I believe, this hole. Somewhere in there is the actual adjustment hole, which would then move the laser up, down, left, right as needed. What other thing? I think that's about it. I mean, other than it not fitting, having ridiculously small screws, Ginchi switch mechanism, and well, all plastic manufacture basically. I mean, it keeps it light, but I would be really worried about bumping this, dropping this, and just having to shatter against something, or being crushed against something, say in your truck, if something were to slide and press up against it in the bed or in the storage compartments or whatever. Other than that, it did make an amusing cat toy as a laser chase thing. I mean, it does provide a nice dot indoors in a relatively dim lighting. I did not get good results in bright daylight, and since it is a visible laser, if there's any dust or smoke in the air, you will leave a very visible laser beam in the air as well. So, just trying this again. These batteries are dead. So, in summary, we were taking a look at the Ruger collaboration with LaserMax to produce a 4-end laser aiming device for the 1022 rifle stock, but it does not appear to fit on aftermarket stocks or some of the other non spec 1022 stocks. Some do vary in sizes depending on who was doing the finishing on which machine on what day. So this area does tend to vary in size. So some fitment is required for this discontinued item. This has been another show and tell video. Feel free to check out other show and tell videos on the channel. We also do unboxing videos, as well as a series of book review media reviews, and also a series called Curios for the Curious, videos of more artsy type objects. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.